Season 2 began its run in September 2012 and saw the return of most of our beloved characters from the first season, as well as introducing some fresh new faces to the mix. Today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 moments from Season 2 as voted for by you. Number 10. Ruby saves Dr. Whale. This moment from the episode In the Name of the Brother sees Dr. Whale become drunk and disillusioned, taking to the Storybrooke docks to end his life. As he jumps, Ruby rushes to grab hold of him, saving his life. This leads to an intimate heart-to-heart between them, sharing secrets from their past lives.
Stand for life. Everybody just thinks it's the name of a monster. I guess they're right about that.
Number 9. Neil discovers Henry as his son. In this moment from Manhattan, we see an emotionally fraught reunion between Rumpel and his son, Balefire, in this world known as Neil, in which his relationship with Emma is accidentally revealed and he learns he is the father of her son, Henry.
How old are you, kid? 11! Now, why is everyone yelling?
He's 11.
Mom?
Is this my son?
No, my dad was a fireman. He died. That's what you told me. You said...
Is this my son?
Yes.
Number 8. Fire dream sequences. This season saw the introduction of Aurora amongst other new faces, and with her came the sleeping curse. Having had dreams of being trapped in a fire-filled room, Aurora finds a young boy to be there, to which she later learns to be Henry. This being the only way to communicate with Snow and Emma after being transported to the Enchanted Forest, they use this to transfer information to learn how to make their way back to Storybrooke. With Henry having been burned in one of these dreams, David decides to put himself under the sleeping curse to communicate with them. In this case, he ends up communicating with Snow. These sequences were a dramatic and interesting look into the effects of the sleeping curse and take the number 8 spot here.
Charming, how are you here? There's no way for you to be here unless...
I had to see you.
You're in a sleeping curse.
Number 7. Lacey. After being shot over the town line, Belle loses her memories, forgetting her identity and her past with Rumpel. Seeing a chance to get back at Rumpel, Regina provides Belle with some fake memories, transforming her into Lacey, a woman that is seemingly all things opposite to Belle. This transformation was a controversial one amongst fans of the show who had fallen in love with Belle and her sweet nature, and feared the worst for her. Despite this, it's hard to deny that Lacey was not an interesting character and that it was an interesting feature within the season as a whole. This wins her the number 7 spot here.
Name's Lacey.
Her name should be Fast Eddie because she's a hustler. She's hustling me.
Do you remember me?
Guy who visited me in hospital. Sure I do. But now I remember who I am. And that's Lacey. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're kind of in my shot.
Number 6. Belle saves Archie. After believing that Archie was killed by Regina, Storybrooke mourns his passing. It isn't until later, in which Belle discovers Hook's hidden ship, that she finds Archie bound in Hook's cabin, and she frees him from his imprisonment. Number 5. Emma finds out she's pregnant. This moment from Tallahassee sees a teenage Emma imprisoned on a false charge. Locked in a cell, we discover that Emma is pregnant and facing the prospect of giving birth to her baby in jail.
Look, car keys. Hope you got the car it goes with. Nothing else, no letter, sorry. But good news. You get a car when you get out. And and a baby. Congratulations.
Number 4. Regina reaches out to Archie. Wanting to redeem herself for Henry's sake, Regina tries to resist the pull of magic. Finding this to be more difficult than she first thought, Regina reaches out to Archie for advice.
If you can't let go of the past, Regina, it still will haunt you.
You know what? I think this has been quite enough.
Regina, wait. I can help you.
I doubt it.
Number 3. Lacey and Rumple go on a date. Taking advice from Charming and in the hope to win Lacey's heart, Rumple takes her out on a date to Granny's. He wishes to show her the very best side of him, though this does not exactly go to plan as Lacey disappears from the diner. Later on, Rumple finds her with Keith. This ends in a brutal beating and ultimately winning the affections of Lacey.
Lacey.
So it is what they say about you.
Yes. It's all true.
You are not who I thought you were. I'm glad. You really are as dark as people say.
Number 2. Neil and Emma meet again. Rumple, Emma and Henry arrive at the apartment block where they hope to find Rumple's son. However, not wishing to be found, he flees the scene with Emma following closely behind him. Managing to take him by surprise, she catches him and quickly comes face to face with her past.
No. Neil?
Before I reveal the number 1 moment from Season 2, here are a few honourable
What
mentions.
are you really thinking?
28 years is too long to wait for two.
Hey, guess what? Taco shells are on sale.
Apparently, tacos not a big item in the Enchanted.
What are you guys still doing in bed? It's the middle of the afternoon.
The trip back was tiring and I needed to rest.
And I needed to help her.
Daniel, come back to me.
God. In love.
Number 1. The fight at Lake Nostos, also known as the Emma and Hook fight. This moment from 209 sees the gang battling for the compass, which is their only hope of returning to Storybrooke. This was an intense scene in which we were left fearing for the safety of our heroes and takes the number 1 spot on this list.
Normally, I'd prefer to do other more enjoyable activities with a woman on her back. With my life on the line, you've left me no choice. Bit of advice, when I jab you with my sword, you'll feel it. You might want to quit.
Why'd I do that when I'm winning? Thanks.
That's it for this countdown. If you'd like your say in the next list, the top 10 moments of Season 3, you can vote now on a poll. The link is in the description. You can also suggest a list you want to see on this channel on the Tumblr page, the link is also in the bio, and put forward your top 10 moments from Season 4. That list will be available shortly. Thank you for watching this countdown. Be sure to like and subscribe for new countdowns posted every Wednesday and Sunday.